You need to do your makeup like that, Mum. It looks nice.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Right.
I remember when you phoned me, I was in the house on my own and you'd just been for your mammogram. I wasn't expecting it at all. I didn't want to cry on the phone to you, but as soon as you hung up, I burst into tears.
I wanted to be really brave, and also I just thought Grandad was so brave when he went through it, and Penny was so brave, so I had to be the same.
Well, when I spoke to you, you were about to go shopping and you just sounded like it was a normal conversation, and you said, "Are you okay?" And I sat down and I said, yeah, I'm okay, but... And then you started asking me what I wanted from Primark. I mean, it was, it was a bit surreal. Well, I can't believe how brave you were. That day, it was hard.
When I try and remember about the time you actually broke the news to me, I can't really remember. I don't even remember where I was. It was all so...
You were at home at the time.
It came at
I went to the hospital and I remember thinking, they found a tumour. And saying, does that mean I've got breast cancer? It can't happen because Penny's so poorly and we've got enough to deal with. And then, of course, it hit me. Oh my God, how am I going to tell Mum? Oh my God, I can't tell Mum. I've got to tell Mum, but I don't want to tell Mum.
I was 200 miles away trying to look after Penny and her children, knowing that you were going through the news that you'd been diagnosed with breast cancer and my other daughter was dying. And I can remember walking in and you said to me, because my only thoughts were, I've just got to go, I've got to see her, I need to see her, I need to give her a hug, I need to tell her I love her and all this. And you just said, what are you doing here? And I can remember being so hurt by it. I felt as though you were shutting me out.
I thought you've got enough to deal with Penny being so poorly.
I know
the last thing you needed was to see me going through it, but telling the people that you love. And particularly in our family where Dad had already died of cancer, and then it was Penny dying of cancer.
I know that now, but at the time I wanted to just protect you. I wanted to love you.
You can't do everything all the time, Mum. We used to have, I guess, we had a very short period where she seemed to be recovering, and then every time after that she used to see the oncologist and would come back and it always seemed to be bad news. And I remember her saying, I'm so sorry, all I seem to do is give you bad news.
I remember thinking my thoughts were, I'm losing my beautiful daughters, and I couldn't believe that this was happening. All I wanted was to just hug you and say everything's going to be all right. And feel as though as a mum I was going to make it all right.
I can't deal with talking through all the events leading up to Penny dying when I couldn't be there, because I find it so frightening, because that could be me. It's absolutely awful to find out that your sister's died in a hospital when you've just been through an operation yourself for breast cancer. Like it wasn't for real, and you'd wake up and the bubble would, it wouldn't be real.
Well, I thought this just isn't happening, it just can't be happening, but it did, didn't it?
But you know what, I think Penny would be so proud of us all now. We've all done so well, all of us, all the family. We've moved onwards now, haven't we?
We have, and we smile, don't we? And we still have fun. We do, and we'll carry on doing that, won't we?
Yeah.
And you've got a lovely family of your own now, and that's what matters, and we'll be fine.